It's now 8:41. We are 1 month into the pandemic, and you may be experiencing anxiety or other mental health problems for the first time. We spoke to Danielle Henderson, a clinical psychologist with IU Health, about some ways you can help manage it.
Glad to have you here during the pandemic to give us an idea of what the mental health industry is seeing. And I want to start right away with some of these stress-induced health issues and maybe the top 3 things that you're seeing in your clinic so far.
Sure. Well, I'm definitely hearing a lot of people talk about the frustration with how long this has been going on, where we're being recommended to stay in our homes, and uncertainty about how much longer this will last and how this will affect plans they've maybe had for the summer or fall. I'm also hearing a little bit of boredom, and then also again frustration with not being able to be active in the same ways that they used to be, and physically see their friends or have dinner with their friends as they've been accustomed to.
Now, on one end of the spectrum, those can be obviously normal feelings that people can handle, but it can develop into a full-on diagnosable health condition. And tell me what you're seeing when it comes to an actual diagnosis.
Sure. So one of the many things that we look at, one is, are you worrying about what's going on right now? How frequent are you worrying? Are you noticing that it's difficult to control those worries or to stop, in the sense that if you need to have your attention elsewhere, is it hard to fully give your attention to something else because you're still consumed by those thoughts and worries? And then also physically, people are reporting, a fast beating heart, or feeling sweaty or shaky, having difficulty sleeping, whether it's going to sleep because of concerns or worries, or waking up in the morning. So those are some main symptoms that I'm hearing about, and that we as mental health professionals try our best to track in order to try to figure out how to best help our patients.
So if the answer to all those questions is yes, at that point, would you say, okay, you have anxiety at this point?
Yes, I would definitely talk to my patients about that. And again, getting a sense of how long has this been going on. And if it's been going on, for a few weeks now, having difficulty coping, we're noticing an increase in severity, then I would definitely consider an anxiety diagnosis. Yeah.
And that could be the first time somebody is experiencing a diagnosed mental health issue. Maybe they've never had this come to them before, but because of this huge societal change, they're now seeing that. What would you say to those patients then who are dealing with this for the very first time?
I would validate their experience and say, given everything that's going on now with COVID and how it's affected your life, and maybe even other things that you experienced previous to COVID, in some ways it is maybe understandable that you're having this physical and mental response to this. And so letting them know that it's okay and it's not a bad thing to have anxiety, doing some education with them to let them know that anxiety is protective in a lot of ways. It wants to keep us safe. And what we have to try to do is identify what triggers our anxiety, and also learn coping mechanisms for that. So learning how to not have it interfere maybe as much as it is. And that's where our real work is focused, is with the learning skills and strategies to cope effectively with the anxiety.
It's often surprising to me how validating somebody's concerns can turn into a treatment of it, because they instantly start feeling better once they realize they're not going crazy or really unhealthy. If you've been able to validate their concerns and then move into coping mechanisms, they can tend to make that transition themselves, of course, with some medical help, which I think at this point you'd be recommending folks who are experiencing this actually reach out and talk to somebody.
Yes, definitely. There is help available.
Now, I asked Dr. Henderson what has been working for her patients. She recommends sticking to a daily schedule, staying connected with others through technology, and reaching out to professional therapists and counselors to talk through it.